Down in the 305, the Miami Marlins played host to the Atlanta Braves at Marlins Park. Dan Straley got the start for the Fish, making his 14th start of the year. He's 4-4 with a 3.22 ERA. And in the top half of the first inning, Dansby Swanson would get things started with one out, with an absolute bomb to left field, pulverizes a pitch into the left field seats, a no-doubt shot for Dansby Swanson, makes it his third home run of the season, a 1-0 Braves lead. Jeremy Hellickson got the nod for the Braves, also making his 14th start, 4-4, 3.43 ERA. And to lead things off, D. Gordon would slap one into left field past Gong. Breivik Valera, recently called up from AAA, gets it in quickly. Gordon on first. And then Dietrich comes to the plate, hits one to first base. They try to turn two. Instead, they get nobody. So it's runners on first and second, nobody out for Giancarlo Stanton, who hits a hard ground ball past Gong at third base, and D. Gordon would score with ease, getting his fleet feet past home plate. It's now a tie game at 1. So first and second, still nobody out. Christian Yelich then hits one into left field, so it's bases loaded, nobody out for the Fish. And that would bring up Marcell Ozuna, who is going to chop one back to the pitcher. Hellickson goes home with it, and then Murphy goes to first. They turn a double play on that, so now it's 2 outs with a runner on second and third. Brings up Tommy La Stella, who draws a walk. He takes first base as that base was open, and now it is bases loaded again, 2 outs as JT Realmuto goes down swinging, so the Braves get out of the jam, only allowing 1 run. Move on to the top half of the third, where Ender Inciarte, rocking the high socks, slaps one into right field for a base knock. So he's on first base. Next batter up is Dansby Swanson. They execute a hit and run to perfection. Inciarte goes first to third on the play with ease. So it's runners on the corners now, nobody out for Freddie Freeman, who connects on a pitch and sends it a long, long way into right field. Freddie Freeman with a 3-run shot makes it a 4-1 Braves lead, his 18th ding-dong of the season. That one went 443. Move on to the bottom half of the fourth now, where JT Realmuto hits a line drive into center field. Inciarte tries to get cocky and make a diving play, but instead it's just going to go up into the warning track as Realmuto has himself a stand-up triple. So he's on third base. Later on in the inning, it's a Denny Hechavarria at the plate. The pitch gets away from Murphy, and Realmuto is able to score from third to make it a 2-run game. So 4-2 Braves is the score. Now we move on to the top half of the fifth, where Dansby Swanson hits one into the hole. Hechavarria, a solid defending shortstop, gets to it, makes the play, but cannot get it there in time. So infield single for Swanson, and then Freeman has a single of his own. This time it gets into the outfield. So first and second now, with 2 outs, as Gong would strike out and Margot then draws a walk. So it's bases loaded, 2 outs for John Ryan Murphy, the catcher, as he hits one right back up the middle into center field. 1 run would come in. Freeman tries to head home, but he would get gunned down on the relay, so it's only 5-2 after the RBI single from Murphy. Then Jose Arena comes in out of the bullpen for the Fish. Runner on first as Jung Ho Gong launches one to dead center field. An absolute moonshot for the Braves as the bats have come alive here in Miami. Gong's 2-run shot, his 13th home run of the season, goes 446. 7-2 is the score. Bottom half of the seventh, Matt Wisler gives up a home run to Giancarlo Stanton, and a home run that goes a long, long, long way up into the concourse in left field, reminiscent of the home run derby. 471 feet on that 18th home run of the season for Giancarlo Stanton. It is only 7-4 though, as Robertson comes in for the save, and he would get his 20th save of the season as it gets Christian Yelich to ground out. So the Atlanta Braves come with the victory over the Miami Marlins by a score of 7-4 here in the 305, as the Braves improve to 40-27 on the year, while the Marlins drop to 36-31. Dansby Swanson gets player of the game honors. He was 3 for 5 on the day with a home run, a no-doubt shot in the first inning. Freddie Freeman also had a home run, a 3-run shot in the third, and then Jung Ho Gong had a 2-run shot in the seventh. He was 2 for 4 on the day. Ender Inciarte also went 2 for 5. Hellickson is now 5-4 on the season. He gets the win. David Robertson with his 20th save. Dan Straley gets the loss. And the Braves come with the victory here in Miami. So with that being said, that's going to wrap things up here for this edition of the Atlanta Braves franchise. I've been your host, Jerseyborn, and I'm saying goodbye.